So, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed your break on the bus in the room. I think a lot of important issues were at least discussed. I'm not sure all of them were settled, but at least discussed. So we left something also for the Vice President of the Commission. We're really pleased to have High Representative and Vice President of the Commission, Federica Mogherini, joining us. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Jorge. Thank you all for being here. It's a pleasure to welcome you here in Brussels. Mr. Prime Minister, it's a pleasure to welcome you here. It is a pleasure, it has been always a pleasure to work with you, especially in the preparation of this important meeting we have today. And I would like to thank Minister Brenda for the excellent cooperation we have in this co-chairing exercise in this month and also on the way ahead. We were actually at the same time visiting the region only last week. To me, it was the second visit I did to Ramallah and Jerusalem in my 6 months of office. And I took it as a good chance to pass a message to both sides that the European Union is ready and willing to help, to support the restarting of a process. This because we see the situation on the ground as not sustainable and an illusion to think that the status quo is an option. Actually, we see no status quo, as we have seen in these last hours on Gaza. There is no status quo at all. If we don't have positive steps, we will have negative steps. And so as we discuss, as we are today, and I will get to that, but as we discuss concrete steps that can be done to improve the situation on the ground, we also have, I believe, the political interest and the moral duty to work together as much as possible together to have or to re-establish a political horizon without which even the concrete steps that make the life of the people more positive on the ground would not be enough. When it comes to the situation in Gaza and the West Bank, I believe, and we shared that after our meetings last week, that it is urgent to restart a national reconciliation process on the Palestinian side. This was somehow a starting point for the international community to work on the reconstruction of Gaza. This was the framework we were working on in the weeks preceding the Cairo conference and following the Cairo conference. This is a process that probably today is more difficult than at that time, but even more urgent. Looking at Gaza in particular, I would say that we welcome very much the Swiss initiative for the reintegration of public sector employees in Gaza, and that advancing on the situation in Gaza, improving the situation in Gaza, is not only a matter of urgency for the Palestinians themselves. It is also a matter of urgency for Israel and Israel's security, as, again, the latest events show very clearly. But it is also an investment in the regional security, and we know that the regional turmoil, to use a euphemism, is only going to improve if we manage to make some positive steps on Gaza. Without any kind of process, of political process, without any kind of horizon, we cannot expect but more violence to come again.